paint and war dances would fade away.
Here we go, gentlemen, the tag team title.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification. The Usos and the New Day came into this match. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
Vicious punch! The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the...
Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification. The Usos... Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match where the pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to raise the bar, raise the level of competition, and make history. This is going to be unforgettable.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, they talk about super teams. Well, these two teams are the proverbial super teams in WWE. A narrow escape.
Uppercut connects. Big punch finds its mark.
This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a Cell, and this structure still surprises me with the ways it can torture every part of your anatomy.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric.
The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
There's no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good.
Oh, wow, face first.
And Jimmy, realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything it takes.
Yeah, it looks like the New Day was able to catch them by surprise. Oh! Oh!
Look at the kidneys! Loving blow. Check out this power in the corner. Driven down Snake Eyes.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
And just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
Big back body drop.
You see that height on that?
Jimmy saw it coming.
Springboard up.
What the elbow finds him up.
Ooh, he fends out.
Great timing on that knee to the gut.
Really struggling to avoid major damage. Left in.
Package drive. Could be game over for the Usos. That's how much winning this title means. To give every...
Xavier Woods. What a punch for the title.
And the glory.
He gets the kick out after the one.
Still not enough to put him away.
With the counter. Sliding back into the ring. What a shot. Script has the champ pin. Is this it? The champion with a quick shoulder up.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
Ooh. Drop kick. Gets ducked by the suplex. And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the wall.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match is a steel chair.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Jimmy with all the momentum on his side.
And the Usos now showing how well they know the New Day.
Familiarity breeds contempt, and the Usos are showing their unfiltered disdain.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Great job anticipating Jimmy.
Big E pushing back now.
Big E still has to do more to get things fully in his favor.
The damage being piled on the champ.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Uso. Ooh!
Jimmy Uso splash.
Will that be it? There's the pin for the championship.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Champ's in trouble. He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
And Jay is channeling the energy of this crowd.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners, and I'm going to become a role model.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall.
For the first time ever, we have a women's championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. SmackDown Women's Championship. Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi. And a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so... Take up.
Oh! Quick thinking from Naomi.
Perched up top.
Oh! With authority! She's tossed right out of the ring. Taking things to the top rope.
Taking flight.
Good Lord! Taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pin for the championship. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Still in it.
Targeting the chest, very effective. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Able to save herself there. Ooh.
Foot right to the belly.
Bayley's being caught off guard by Naomi. The champ wasn't expecting such a flurry of offense from the challenger.
Flying forearm smash. In the clothesline. Flying forearm connects.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Vicious shoulder.
Tackle in the corner.
Byron, you talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Diving leg drop. She gets bounced into the corner.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Setting her up here.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
submission. Look. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Strong kick. Momentum is really on Naomi's side.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her opposed out of rear view. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Now we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Afa and Sika, without the wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Afa and Sika who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Afa and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's where we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Alpha, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these four men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Sika, and then some. Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
And accompanied by Captain Lou Alabama and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common in most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at a drop of a hat.
Devon has to avoid that kind of offense if he wants to be in this match.
Alpha showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Well, maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into the table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware. the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Boom! Read that one.
Right in the breadbasket.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, ouch! And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of...
From way up. Whoa, look out.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, it took too long setting up for that maneuver.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, strikes with a kick.
Popped up into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
The Wild Samoan just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Bubba Ray was ready for that.
What a headbutt.
This match has to be close to an end.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Headbutt. And here we go. The bust. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
And a counter by Alpha. The Dudley Boys came in time knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be king.
Popped up into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, headbutt.
Devon now has his opponent set up, and there is saving grace. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. Got the leg and elbow finds its mark.
One step ahead there.
He'll take things into the ring.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
Oh, an arm breaker.
Setting up the table. He's done playing around.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be. And they just tossed him aside.
Has them hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam.
Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Ja taas haukutaan räskiksi ja en ole ja ei ole ja et mene ja en oo botti.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question the future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion.
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd...
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head. And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Sikoa keeping his opponent at bay. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend.
Thinking about a submission here, Case.
Boston.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. Dentist.
Straight into the pin. He kicks out instantly.
Kicking out so early certainly sends a message.
Bam! Lariat. Oh, what a clothesline.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. Sikoa has blood on his hands, too.
Placed him in the corner here. Wicked clothesline. Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing possum.
And a kick out before even one there.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Boom, Solo with a timely counter. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat. What a main event this has been for the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have... Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Sikoa spinning Solo. Sikoa just absolutely laid waste.
Winding up.
Samoan spike. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Into the cover.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. It is the North American title now going to SmackDown. This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight,
look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shields.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win.
And that title, the WWE Universal Champ. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shields.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the tribal chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Sling blade!
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control and keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deep.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Is this one over? Is a tap out coming?
Might have to tap or you're risking permanent damage.
Escape and a takedown.
Boom!
And automatically.
Oh, he got him! Is he gonna lock this in? The end could be near for the Tribal Chief.
Can you imagine if Roman Reigns... A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. What a headbutt. Vicious. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason? And he now slides back into the ring.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Ei tänään on maanantai, tänään on sunnuntai. Äläkin.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Snap.
Nyt on päivä jo, ei sanota. Ja huomenna on tiistai.
Suplex for the title. New champ. He forces a break before the count of 2.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Oh, God. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn.
Into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh! Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Punch lands. Punch. That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Follows it up with a boot right to the face.
Going up. Uh-oh. Going down. Punches and counters out.
Maybe time to start burning it down. Rollins is starting to roll.
Cover. New champ incoming.
Somehow breaks the count immediately.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
What a punch.
Rapid Samoan drop.
They got their opponent in the fireman's carry and
driven down with a flapjack.
oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Reigns crashes to the outside.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Schoolboy into the pin.
He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the... Seth Rollins stomps.
The challenger comes up big.
Makes the cover. Shot off the mat before one.
How does anyone have this much in them at this point?
Seth Rollins indeed hoping to conjure.
That's new nowhere. Hey, ole.
Good news, everybody. The pit has just opened up.
Ja mais on melko
Ready to rock out and fight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 488 pounds, Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers.
One of the most unique teams in the WWE. And sometimes I think people take them too lightly.
An unorthodox tag team. And that brought them tag team gold.
Well, you never know what sort of tricks are going to be pulled out of their skirts.
I'm setting my timer for 3 minutes.
Jamal and Rosie, two big, bad men with even bigger, badder attitudes.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Jamal and Rosie, they're only in a good mood when they're beating somebody up.
Well, in that case, they're constantly in high spirits.
Over 7. One of the most unorthodox teams we've seen in the WWE. The Headbangers looking for a big win here tonight.
You gotta love the energy these guys bring into the ring. Mosh and Thrasher are full throttle from bell to bell, and that's not easy to keep up with in the ring.
Yeah, Byron, we'll see if their chaotic frenzy isn't up in this matchup.
On the flip side of the ring, we have 3-minute warning. A couple of devastating bruisers who love to leave the opposition broken and bruised.
Yeah, that's 3-minute warnings MO all the way. Cross their path, and they're going to come at you with everything they've got and show you no mercy.
Good defense there. That was like getting hit by a freight train with turbo boosters on their legs.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Ooh, great anticipation. Oh, boom. Down the windpipe.
Getting off the tag here.
Tag made. Here we go.
Big drop of the leg.
What a shot. What a punch. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh.
Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp. The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Nasty kick. Boom. Well-placed kick. He really felt the impact on that one.
Mosh making an example of his opponent.
And now the gears are turning for Mosh.
A killer instinct from Mosh shining through.
Ja mais on melko haisee.
Getting him right into the corner. Apparently, this match needed a mud hole. Oof, ruthless striking.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Boot right to the throat.
Oof. Quick sidestep by Rosie. Headbutt.
Vicious. Fly out. Caught that and reversed it. What a clothesline! Ouch. Tags into the match.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Rosie trying to fire himself up.
Boom, right in the button. Being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Punch connects. Rosie left an opening for the counter.
Driving down with the axe handle.
double axe handle.
Axe handle. Big double axe handle.
Rosie in a bit of danger.
Rosie needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Nasty looking inverted suplex.
Clothesline.
There's the tag, which means some tandem offense is on the horizon with both of these competitors. Oh, we're about to up the ante here. Rosie won't come back after that. Moss is looking to wrap this one up.
Moss lifting his opponent up.
Into the burning hammer.
Will Moss put him away?
Strong kick.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Body shot. Oh, what a punch to the face. Had that one telegraphed.
Oh, right across the throat.
Strong counter from Mosh.
Just caught flush. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. And tag! He finally made it.
T-bone into a power slam.
And a pinfall for the victory.
How'd he do that?
Nice right hand. Moss trying to power up his opponent and does just that. Here it comes. Burning hammer.
Is that all she wrote for Jamal? No corner being given by either competitor. You have to believe this was going to be decided by the smallest of margins.
There's the tag.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
Ooh! And he avoids what was coming.
Sent into the corner. Oh, an overhand punch. Boom, what a punch. Oh, the Samoan drop.
And he's tagging his partner in. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Cross body.
Tag made. Potential tandem offense incoming, maybe not. Oh, perhaps I was mistaken. Outlook is bad for Rosie.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind. Cover. And only gets a 1 count.
Ei haise semmonen ollenkaan, kun mä käyn joka päivä suihkuseen.
Shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. Sliding out of danger there. Straight to the body. Bang! Nasty kick. Ooh! Rosie escapes the attack. Nice cross body.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too. And a thunderous forearm to follow.
Oh, what a club. Clubbing blow. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Boom.
Rosie needs to get his wits about him fast. Mosh muscling up his opponent into the burning hammer.
Will Mosh put him away? Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And now the gears are turning for Mosh.
Mosh is making a statement.
Wicked clothesline.
Mosh is putting his opponent on notice.
Oh, and he's got to be focused up now.
Oh, man. Ooh, man.
To the throat.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Dominating crossbody.
Rosie is getting beaten down here.
Rosie looks to have been well scouted.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, Rosie looked confident going on the attack.
Put in the corner now.
Effective counter.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Devastating kick. Ooh.
Tag made by the tag team specialists, the Headbangers.
Rosie won't come back after that. Oh! Look at this crowd! It's insanity in here! Bedlam!
And that prevents Rosie's attack. Scoop slam. Wrench in the arm.
Man, what a clothesline!
Got him in the corner.
Tag made between these two partners. Lining up for a double super kick. And uh-oh, they are not done yet. These two about to go airborne. Watch out.
Stereo splashes.
There won't be any coming back for Thrasher now. Clothesline delivered.
Thrasher wasting no motion on the counter. Ooh. Oh, kick connects. Ooh. Wicked kick. Ooh.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Ooh. Kick. Shut your face after that one. Kick to the gut creates separation. Being placed in the corner here. Got him on that turnbuckle. Oh. And he retaliates. And the head taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal to watch.
And taking even more damage to his head here. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Harsh right hand. What a clothesline.
The momentum shifted in Thrasher's favor.
Seeing some hellacious offense from Thrasher. Tag made. Potential tandem offense incoming, maybe not. Oh, perhaps I was mistaken. Outlook is bad for Rosie.
Boom.
And here we go. The Boston Crab. Saving his partner before too much damage was done.
Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
cinching up.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Bullseye! Oh! Ouch!
And he is directed into the corner.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock. Nothing fancy there.
Here's the pin attempt. And a kick out right away.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Ooh! Oh! Gets the shoulders down. Moss for the win.
In this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers.
3-minute warning gets paused and denied the win.
I don't think 3-minute warning could get any angrier, but this is not sitting well with them.
Ja mä menen nyt muuta tekemään.